In 2022, we launched our Thank You Fest colleague recognition ceremony, or award ceremony. We wanted to build on the Workhuman platform with all the great recognition that we've had, and we invited our top sort of 250 colleagues who'd received the most recognition across the whole of the company to come to a recognition event. So it was all about saying, hey, you guys have had the most recognition of the year, you're all great, you're doing exactly the right things, you're driving the business forward, and we want to recognize that. So we really got the buy-in of our leadership teams to make sure that they were at the event as well. So the event was hosted by our CEO. We had all of the management committee there presenting awards as well. And then, aligned to our values through the platform as well, we were able to do different awards for people who've received the most recognition in all of our different values. It's great that colleagues get their recognition day in, day out through the platform, but we just really wanted that one big hook that says, hey, there's a real opportunity to come to a great evening all on us, and really gives people something to aim towards, particularly because it's based on the amount of recognition that's received. It's about that consistency of recognition over the course of the year. It's not about one major event or one major thing that you were involved in that you've done. It's about saying, hey, these people have constantly receiving recognition from their peers, so they're doing something right. So we want to keep that Thank You Fest going every year to make it something to really kind of, aspire towards attending. For Colleague Appreciation Day, we did do an award from the CEO for the whole company, and we did see a really good increase in activity after that event. I think what that helped us to do was actually just really get into the email inboxes of the whole company in a really different way to usual. Colleagues were probably used to getting emails from senior leaders to say thanks for their hard work or for company updates, but to actually send a piece of recognition through the platform from the CEO was something that we hadn't done before, and it was the first time we did it. And then we saw a huge increase in traffic after that. And I guess that was probably the catalyst then to actually really drive, okay, we need to get out and do more roadshows. We need to go and speak to people more. We need to just get more people nominating to really just continue that growth over the year. And then we've seen over the course of the rest of the year then activity just continue to grow and grow. One of the things that we worked with recently with Workhuman was the Teams integration. So we have embedded that across the whole company. Whenever you log into Microsoft Teams, on the left-hand side, you've got a above and beyond pinned item. That's the name of our recognition program. So colleagues can do all of their recognition straight from within Teams. We've found that's been really successful. Just the ability to have notifications in Teams. People spend their working days in there, so they don't have to come out of Teams and go into other apps to send that recognition. It's just really easy and simple for colleagues to use. Post-pandemic, everybody's moved on to Teams. People are remote working, and also for British Airways, we're all over the world as well. We've got offices, America, India, contact centers in different places. So it's just really, really handy that colleagues can see it really visibly within Teams, because colleagues are spending a lot more time on there and be able to connect with those teams that they work remotely with around the world. I think the key thing for us was really looking at the data and sharing that with our leadership teams. We had lots of great data from Workhuman to be able to say, hey, these are the colleagues that are using the recognition platform. This is the sort of amount of activity that's happening in your area of the business, and really give them visibility of that. We were able to combine that with our engagement surveys that we do as well. So also to say, hey, these colleagues in this area of the business are saying they feel valued and appreciated and recognised, and this is what the Workhuman data is telling us, and vice versa. Which areas of the business don't feel particularly valued and appreciated, and actually what does their recognition activity look like? So we were able to kind of just explore those kind of two sets of data and work with our leadership teams to increase the recognition activity, to in turn increase our kind of NPS and eNPS scores for colleagues.